We're all on journeys to find more meaning and purpose in our lives. And I just returned from an actual and philosophical journey that I want to tell you about. I right now am smack dab in the middle of that space that is the in between the no longer and the not yet. So I talk a lot about the importance of finding and knowing your purpose, but that our purpose does change throughout various stages of our lives. And I'm right in the middle of kind of accomplishing some things and trying to figure out what's next. And I just spent 3 weeks in Namibia. And if you're like, Namibia is right here. It's on the southwest coast of Africa. And we worked with elephant conservation called Elephant Human Relations Aid. And we did a few things over the course of this 3 weeks, but one of our big purposes was to find one specific elephant, this guy, Porthos, who had an expired battery in his tracking collar. And while he's a giant bull elephant, he could have been anywhere in a 100 to 200 square mile radius. So we were working with a professional elephant tracker. And as we were learning about what signs to look for, what the signs meant, I kind of started having this aha moment of like, oh, these are the things that we need to know how to do when we're searching for anything, whether it's the search for our purpose, that next rung on the corporate ladder, the next personal accomplishment. And so we're doing a 5-part video series, and I want to share with you just one tool that Herman, the expert elephant tracker, talked about that has total parallel to all of us in our journeys and search for meaning, purpose, and what's next. So the first thing is we have to be able to look at things differently. What do you see in this picture? All right, now if you zoom in, you notice some really important details like elephant tracks. So one of the things that the tracker was saying was once you kind of start tracking, you can't stop. It's just how you now see the world. It's sort of like maybe you buy a yellow car and you're like, yellow cars are so rare, you never see them. And then all of a sudden you see yellow cars everywhere. So here are the 3 takeaways from this. We have to get out of habit and routine, to stop doing the same things, to stop seeing things the exact same way. We've got to get ourselves out of autopilot. One of the things that I was having one of my coaching clients do, I gave her an assignment. I said, you have to have 4 brand new experiences this month. And they don't have to be anything big, like go to a museum that you haven't been to, try a restaurant that you haven't been to, but don't just do it. I want you to do it mindfully and really ask yourself, what is this making me think? What is this making me feel? How does this experience inform me? The second thing that we all need to do too is to get out of our silos at work and our bubbles in our personal lives. It's so important that in our search, we get new information and different information. So getting new opinions, different opinions, inviting in diversity in people, diversity in thought. If we want to have different ideas, a lot of times we need to have different pieces of input. And then the third thing is to really notice. Now, this is the thing that I am really working on right now. I really believe that 50% of what happens in my life is me making things happen and working really hard, but the other 50% is sort of like the universe. So what I mean by notice is to just really start to pay attention to what is coming into your life or passing through in your life. Who is coming into your life? Are there any recurrences that keep happening? What opportunities might be presenting themselves? What kind of doors are opening? Windows, vents, whatever they might be. Okay, make sure you tune in to the next video because we're gonna talk about the second thing, but also I'm gonna share with you some of like the really weird, wild, wacky things that happened on the trip. So I'll see you next time.